Paris Hilton better not appear during this or I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. This is now Paris Hilton free zone. Always and forever. Ah!
Hello! And welcome to TV Burp. Tiny guardsman joined by little chef on the world's greatest moneymaker.
He's the world's most
There's the tiny guardsman. There's the little chef.
Ah!
Peggy admires new...
Wow, that joke was actually kind of ruined by my webcam. Hold on.
Chef on the world's greatest moneymaker.
He's the world's most
There's the tiny guardsman. There's the little chef.
There we go.
Peggy admires new Archie Mitchell waxwork in Albert Square. And Kate Humble insults Prince Philip on Autumn Watch.
To find out, we need to find a flocking geek.
Wash your mouth out. Yeah? Oh, flocking geek. Sorry. Fair enough. I wonder what Jimmy Doherty's been up to this week.
After half an hour, you get a very sore wrist.
Hey? Oh, thanks, yeah. No, yeah. He was making butter, yeah.
No, he wasn't.
You lot, really. I knew there'd be a perfectly innocent explanation. Yes, because this week Jimmy and his food factory were investigating dairy products, and in particular where eggs come from, and why the eggs we get in the supermarket all look the same.
Straight away, if I pick a selection, there's a huge egg that looks like a walnut.
What's happened there is the hen's had some sort of shock or stress whilst it was producing the egg.
Yeah, if your chicken is under a lot of stress, it will lay odd-shaped eggs. I've been trying to relax my chicken by sitting it in front of the TV. Yeah. All right.
Hey.
How'd you get on? Yeah. Oh.
It works.
Oh, you've been watching Hole in the Wall with Anton Duke.
Oh. Spray on the wall.
I warned you about that. It's very stressful. Hang on a sec. Bring on the wall!
Hey!
Egg hole in the wall, I like that. But you've got to be careful with eggs. Eggs is fragile, ain't they?
Most people think that eggs are pretty fragile, but you couldn't be further from the truth. If I try to break this egg between my thumb and fingers and really give it a squeeze, nothing.
You're bullshitting. Yeah.
Put it in the palm of my hand and really get some leverage on it. Still nothing. Squeeze. Jeff Gates. No good, is it? You've got a lot of muscles. You go and crack. Go on, go for it. Go on. Hard as you can.
Yeah, right.
Fuck out of here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Go on. You can't break it, can you?
No.
Can't. You can't.
Oh, sorry. Well, I just got carried away. I can't imagine what our next egg's going to look like. Oh, dear. Ugh. A Hitler egg.
Oh. Better crack that one, too.
Bring on the wall!
Oh!
It's broken. Oh, Hitler egg got killed. Jimmy's just not interested
Surprised he
in
didn't kill
eggs.
himself.
No, once again, he's taking a look at processed milk.
If you look on the bottle here, there's a layer of cream. Now this is your standard supermarket milk, and the layer of cream has disappeared. So what have they done to it, and where has it gone?
I drank it. But he wasn't looking at it with a straw. Naughty, I know, but I love cream. Double, single, whipped, clotted, but not that spray cream.
That's a sentence.
So,
I love
Jimmy
cream.
sets out to make
Harry Hill,
supermarket-style
2008,
homogenized
probably.
milk in his very own food factory.
In goes the milk. You can see
The milk travelling down, slowly making all its way down, womp, into the copper tubing. And through the pipe in the hot bath. After pasteurisation, the milk is much safer to drink.
Yum, yum. Milk. Autumn Watch now, the BBC's follow-up to the very successful Spring Watch. Since Bill Oddie left, they've been auditioning a number of different presenters. I like Martin Hughes' games. I just wish he'd make his mind up whether he needs glasses or not.
They've had over 1,000 hits on their website every day. Reports are coming on Harlequin ladybirds as far as... Lovely story in the news this week. The Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust are waiting for the arrival of one very, very special bird. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Right, now you've been showing us those spectacular...
It's so exciting.
Let's get a woodpecker in one. Anyway, right. I went down to my local bird and
In the meantime, everyone's favourite Autumn Watch presenter, Simon King, was where he longs to be, up a tree, reminiscing about times gone by.
Well, Harry with no glasses first.
It's a very meditative process, climbing a tree and then sitting for sometimes hours in the canopy. It's something I don't get to do much anymore, and climbing this tree today has reminded me what I've been missing.
Yeah, I don't...
Oh, Jesus!
Simon!
Yeah,
Sorry. Don't play with your ball so close to the tree that it won't get caught. Yeah.
Damn it, Simon.
It's full of juicy nuggets of information, though, Autumn Watch, like what bats do first thing in the morning.
This one is now going to wake up. It'll probably urinate and defecate.
Not ideal if you're hanging upside down. Martin was keen to meet Christina. She made him a promise.
Here in Wiltshire, Christina Stapley, a medical herbalist, has agreed to show me around her local patch.
I bet she has. It turns out Simon does impressions too. I loved his impression of a fox. Yeah, not bad. That's one I've been working on, actually.
That is what they look like, yeah. I can
But my
confirm.
best impression so far is a pair of warblers. We will rock you. Sure. Isn't that right, John? Yes, Edward.
They're bald now. But actually, he looks like them already. They mean the hair.
Simon off Autumn Watch has been practicing his voting face.
Great for wildlife, but brilliant for people too, as we discovered when we asked some of the regulars that visit the park.
If you want to vote for Simon King, the lines are open now. Is it me, or has Ray Mears done something with his hair?
Perhaps more importantly.
Looking good, girlfriend. I do like Ray, but I'm not sure he's the best person to front this year's anti-drink drive campaign, do you?
Oh, no.
Stop. Think. Maybe even have a drink.
Stop, think, maybe even have a drink.
No.
Fancy a jar? Why not take the car? Yes, the original survival expert is back in Ray Mears' Northern Wilderness. Ray was privy to a demonstration of the ages-old tradition of making patterns in the bark for decorations.
She learned this skill from her grandmother.
Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That's beautiful. The light comes through it. It's just incredible.
Yeah, my nan
That's
taught me how
pretty
to do
sick.
that too. It just... and then one top. You just unfold that, and I think you'll like that. It's Jamie Afro.
Ah.
X Factor. X Factor.
Pretty good.
Which brings us to our TV expert of the week.
TV expert of the week.
Snow is a strange material. If I were to take my hand and put it into the snow, it's going to come out freezing cold.
I never would have guessed that.
There was an unexpectedly high voice
Why
on
we have
Coal
experts.
House at War this week.
Oh, what have you done?
I smashed my hand against the rock and the pick went for it as well. I'm alright.
That's only a bit of bark.
It is, what's broken though?
I wonder if he's ever met Barry Gibb, who pitched up on Strictly at the weekend. See, I like the bloke with the high voice on Coal House of War, but then I like Barry Gibb on Strictly. Which is better? There's only one way to find out.
Bye! Coal House! 5 quid! Oh shit, yes, yes, yes! Good block, good block. Roll him over, 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 roll him over. Yes! Yes! Yes, keep top control. No, 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 no! Oh god, I think I'm out. I lost the 5 quid I won in the last episode. Damn it. Barry had top control to end it.
Welcome back to TV Burp. Outbreak of Janet Street Porter disease on casualty. Frankenstein Sally on Emmerdale.
We all ready?
Apart from Laurel.
She's been detained at work.
And Bollywood Wardrobe on
Apologize
The
to
Family.
Roy.
Maybe it leads to Narnia. Get it?
Yeah, I get
Get out of it.
Boom!
EastEnders now, and I learned a useful bit of information from the gay caterer Christian this week.
What are you doing skulking about?
Well, you know what they say. Where there's greenery, there's queenery.
And where there's shrubbery, there's... I wasn't going to say that. No.
Yeah, you were.
I was going to say, where there's shrubbery, there's bugs and all sorts out there, so be careful where you sit down. Honestly, you lot.
Yeah.
Owen was busy warning his ex, Denise, about Lucas's religious fervour.
Do you know what he said to me?
I don't care.
No, after the punch
Okay.
that came from nowhere, he started gabbing on about being a servant of the Lord, all avenging angels and righteous destruction. So congratulations, Dee, you're about to get hitched to the guy who thinks he's the leading man in the book of Revelations. And we all know how that ends.
Not sure. Did it end with... Of course not. And if you don't want to know the ending to the book of Revelations, look away now. It ended with all the believers attaining salvation and ascending to heaven, whilst all the sinners descend to hell and eternal damnation. Great ending, God. Nice one.
Spoilers. Bible spoilers.
I felt sorry for poor Billy Mitchell. His constipation finally came to a head.
Yes, all right. Now put the bag over it and pull it loose.
I didn't know he was in the show.
Then seal it up and bring it down here.
Not really. No, he was trying to dislodge a wasp's nest. My mistake. Saeed was still being haunted by the phantom blackmailer of Albert Square, terrified that they'd write a letter to his mum. Then suddenly, there was his opportunity. A postman with his mail, asleep in a caff.
Postman
Only
Pat?
Christian could tease the letters from his grasp. Careful. Oh. Have another go. Let him smell your fingers. Yeah, that worked. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that reminds me, I'm expecting a letter. But oh, look, my postman. Oh, he's asleep. I wonder if I can just... Oh, I still might be able to... Oh, don't worry, I've got an idea. Give me my letter! Give me my letters! Where have you been? The last 2 weeks!
That's the way to do it.
For ages!
Yeah.
The good news is the strikes were called off to allow fresh talks between Royal Mail and the Communication Workers Union. It was November the 5th, of course, and I think all that rich bonfire night food was getting to Ian.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me you want this child.
Yeah, they can cause windy pops. It's the same problem with fancy French food, of course, as Raymond Blanc outlined in the restaurant.
Good morning to you all. Good morning. You must know that all over Great Britain, in places like this, restaurant chains are fighting for their lives, fighting for the same customers.
Grow up. This week
I have
they were
no
given
clue
the
what he said
task
right
of
before
working
that.
in some of the high street's most successful chains.
I did not catch
Stephen
it.
and Rebecca ended up in a sushi restaurant. Pretty complicated, rolling sushi.
One dish that must be made to order is the hand roll. Used by Japanese chefs to show off their skills.
Yeah, the hand roll. Let's have a go. Pop that in there. A little bit of that. And that. Just roll that up. There we go. Dip it in some sauce. A little bit of that.
Oh!
A bit too much wasabi on that.
Yeah,
Sean
wasabi.
and Janet ended up in a pizza parlour, but pretty soon things descended into chaos, with many diners not receiving their pizzas. So Sean took a drastic step.
Just have some quiet, just for a second. Anybody who's waited for their food, I'm really, really sorry. Now, my wife and I have a flower business in London, and if you ever pop into that shop, I'll get everybody the finest bouquets. What's a pepper on there, Harry? What's a parmesan, Harry? Lovely. There you go, Harry. How about some plant food, Harry? There we go. There we go.
You want to see the best bit,
Yes,
Sean?
please.
It's this week's The Restaurant in a Nutshell.
This week's The Restaurant in a Nutshell.
I'm not worried at all. It's I'm very, very excited about it. I feel I'm going to do very, very well. I really feel it.
Sean, Janet, you will not be opening a restaurant.
Neighbours now, and foreign languages featured quite heavily this week. You see, Carl was making a call to Korea, but as he doesn't speak Korean, he had to get a translator in. Thing was, she seemed to be making up her own story.
A situation has arisen regarding my son.
전화한 이유는 제 건강이 좀 걱정되나 봐요.
You need to know that he's living under this roof again.
칼은 일반 이사고 아빠는 전문 이사인 걸 알고 계시네요.
We're asking that you let both of you live here. My wife and I will act as chaperones, and we give our personal guarantee that nothing untoward will happen.
칼이 전문 이사는 아니지만 전 잘 보살피고 있고 그리고 계속 이 집에서 살 수 있도록.
Oh, that reminds me. I must phone my auntie in Korea. She's due home later today, but I can't pick her up from the airport. Oh, but I don't speak Korean.
He's got
can you
this.
tell her that I can't make it to the airport to meet her?
해리 씨가 귀찮아서 마중을 나갈 수가 없다고 한정하셔야 될 것 같아요.
But I'll get someone to pick her up from the airport.
사실 이 사람 큰 옷깃에
And I'll make up the bed in the spare room for her when she arrives.
목소리 좋으신데요.
And I'll get a couple of ready meals from Tesco Express on the way home.
죽이네요. 그럼
Bye.
안녕.
This for Steal Your Auntie.
It's competition time!
Hooray!
So, where was the knitted character this week?
Let's go.
This week.
Welcome back. Still to come. Bill Bailey,
First though, it was Rock Weekend on the X Factor with a sprinkling of Halloween howlers. This week.
If you spot the knitted character hidden in one of next week's TV shows, you could win a TV Burp book DVD on your very own knitted character. Just go to itv.com/TV Burp by 5 p.m. on Wednesday and tell us where and when you saw him. And we'll pick a winner from all the correct entries. You must be 16 or over to enter.
Damn it.
Too bad.
I'm
you
only
can't
12.
do it, and by the time you're old enough, we won't be running it.
That's actually correct.
Restaurant in our living room now. The belter of a format from Virgin One, in which members of the public are invited to turn their homes into restaurants for one night only. Undoubted stars of this week were Gary and his wife, Deborah. The beauty of this couple is, if you didn't hear what he said, she repeats it for you.
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18. And possibly one more in there.
Possibly one more in there.
So that'd be 20.
That'd be 20.
At a time.
That's time.
The time.
John, you managed to serve 36 diners who left a grand total of £518.46.
46 pence.
46 pence. But Gary and Deborah's masterstroke was to pre-cook their food when necessary and just reheat in the microwave. A lot of customers requires a lot of ding-dings.
It's looking more and more like a commercial kitchen every second.
So if you come in and say they're ready for the main, within 4 minutes...
They'll be having it.
They've got it.
Yeah. So we can have ding-ding, 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 and ding-dings on his way. Oh, they all make a different noise.
Yeah, they all make a different noise. If you could get the right ones, you could maybe get a tune out of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, conducting the microwave orchestra of Rotherham, please welcome Gary and Deborah.
Let's go. She's not lined up with it at all. Hey,
Pop that in for me, would you?
Pop it in.
That's all from us. Good night.
That's all from us. Good night.
Yeah. Thank God there was no Paris Hilton in this one. Jesus Christ. I couldn't take any more Paris Hilton. The restaurant seems like an interesting show, though. You know, it's funny. I feel like we've actually maybe talked about that on stream before. Because it seemed familiar. Them hosting restaurants in their own house. I feel like that's something we may have actually talked about. Who knows? Maybe there could be some hidden gems in that. Maybe that might be something to look at. That's a possibility. Paris Hilton is not. No, it's not. It's not happening. I drew the line there. But the restaurant, maybe. Who knows? Regardless, hope you enjoyed another reaction to Harry Hill's TV Burp. That is it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description down below, as well as names on my Patrons. If you didn't know, you can be Patreon me for as low as $1 or £1. You get extra reaction videos, as well as reading comments up to date early, sometimes more. For that being said, though, my name is Taff13. It's been my reaction to Harry Hill's, my 9th reaction to Harry Hill's TV Burp, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.